Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. I want to say I'm feeling much better and I'm also leaving for my trip today. I am going to try my absolute best to get things uploaded while I am on my trip, but let's dive right on into the tea. There's a lot of things happen this week and I have updates for you guys and things to talk about. I'm going to give you guys a little Danielle Con update because a lot of people have been messaging me and asking me like where my Danni videos are and why I haven't done the videos that I said I was going to do. Well, I ran into quite some issues. One, since the YouTube policy update, they have basically said like you can't talk about people that are under the age of 18 in your videos, and I don't want to go against YouTube because I don't want my channel deleted. So that is a big concern of mine. Not that I'm like talking bad about her or anything like that. I'm actually very supportive of Danni in my videos. I'm mostly just talking about her mom and that whole situation. Also, another thing is 2 days ago, I was also public about this on Instagram, but her and her mom hired this company called Collab DRM, and what they do is basically hunt down anyone that has used a Danni live stream, a Danni Instagram story, anything like that in their videos, and basically just like copyrights them. So all those videos got copyright claimed, and I basically just had to cut out everything in the videos, and I'm gonna have to private them because I just don't want them to steal from me. And yeah, there's no fighting anything. Those sites go against fair use and they don't care if you are not using the audio or, I mean, literally Instagram photos, videos, live streams are all within fair use unless they're shot by a professional photographer that was paid for that. Otherwise, it's completely fair for anybody to use on, you know, TV shows like CNN and Fox, as long as like you are giving specific commentary in your own opinion. So that is a little Danni update as to why I haven't done content on her. If I do content on her or her mom in the future, it will just be photos because they are copywriting literally everything. So moving on, guys, I have a hot tea update for you guys. If you didn't watch my last videos on Trisha Paytas, she has a Patreon and someone paid $500 to get an Instagram shout out because that's something that she offers on her Patreon. And she didn't get it after a month and she was kind of sad. She didn't know if she was going to get a refund or if she was going to actually get the shout out. She messaged Trisha twice and didn't get a reply back. Finally, Trisha's sister reached out to her and said, "So sorry, we're going to give you a refund." And then all of a sudden, Trisha gave her 3 strikes on her channel and her channel will be deleted in 7 days. So she made a new channel. I'll link it down below. But Trisha responded to this whole situation in a video that was titled "Addressing the Copyright Issue, People Stealing My Content." Now, the problem I have with this is Trisha didn't strike this girl because she was upset about her stealing her content. She literally struck this girl because she was out for revenge after this girl was public about Trisha scamming her. Like, that's just the tea. That's really it. So Trisha went on this whole rant saying that Hot Tea posted a video that included little commentary and text and like a lot of her podcast, and the video was like all the tea that was spilled on Trisha Paytas' podcast with Shane Dawson. I literally have the video downloaded because I wanted to use clips from the podcast in my Sunday special last week. The reason I didn't get to use as much as I wanted it was because like there was literally like no tea in the parts that Hot Tea had in her video, and the podcast clips were so short and it was really just like a lot of commentary. So Trisha legit just striked her channel, and on YouTube, there's no way to kind of get it reviewed by someone that works at YouTube so that you can get some like justice, or for someone to be like, hey, this isn't right. Like, that doesn't happen. So Hot Tea literally got striked because Trisha was upset at her, and it's just such a ridiculous situation. But Trisha put this statement in her YouTube video basically saying, "Don't be lazy, think of your own content, or be creative. Straight up stealing is illegal." And I think Trisha needs to inform herself on fair use content, because she kept saying this girl was getting 300,000 views per video and she was just stealing her content. It's not like Hot Tea was re-uploading Trisha Paytas videos and calling them her own. Like, that's not what she was doing at all. Like, she wasn't getting views because she was uploading the same exact content as Trisha. She was getting views because she was finding new ways to make Trisha's videos like funny with commentary or like fun edits, not because she was Trisha Paytas. Like, that's just not what happened here. So Trisha needs to get educated on fair use, because anything that is reporting, commentary, any type of satire, parody, you cannot get like in trouble for. But anyways, guys, moving on along, we are talking about the Hype House. If you guys haven't heard of the Hype House yet, this is a group that was formed by a bunch of TikTok stars, and I don't even know all of their names. I only know that like Charlie is in it, and I know she's like really famous, but I am not that keen on TikTok culture, honestly. Like, the only person that I really know is Danielle, but a bunch of kids have gotten together and put together the Hype House. They have a TikTok account, they have an Instagram account, and a lot of people were like, where is the flavor? Where is the diversity here? And this honestly just looks like a new Team 10. Like, is that what is going on here? TikTok is forming groups, just like how there were groups on YouTube. This is crazy. So I don't know what this is going to be, whether or not they're all going to post on this one TikTok. It's very interesting. I wonder if they're all going to go on tour, because I feel like that's what every group on the internet ends up doing. But anyways, moving on, Jeffree Star addressed shipping issues finally. A lot of people that ordered the Conspiracy palette on Black Friday still have not received their palettes yet, and there has been like no information regarding like when it's coming or how soon, when it will happen. I know a lot of people are struggling to, keep the momentum going with the excitement of getting this palette because of the shipping issues. And I know that this palette sold out really quickly and there were a lot of people that bought them, but it is really disappointing to see people that have recently purchased the palette receive the palette before you, when you ordered yours way before them. So I'm not sure, and I don't really understand why they're not going like in order of the way things were ordered, but everything is all mismatched, and a lot of people have been complaining for a while that Jeffree hadn't addressed it, and so he finally went on his Instagram story to talk about the issues.
I know a lot of you that ordered on Black Friday are waiting for an update, so it's time to be fully transparent. So first of all, currently we only have, thank God we are reaching the finish line, we have shipped 90% of all orders placed on Black Friday and the day after. There is sadly 10% remaining. Now you guys, we have been pulling Saturday ships, Sunday ships. Remember, I'm not Amazon. We have had crazy growing pains, and I know that there's a lot of people like, girl, go buy more warehouses and fill it with more people. It's the holiday time. Obviously, you guys know I wish I could snap a finger and have everything move quicker. Sadly, there's just not enough resources and people available. We have just never experienced this amount of growth as a company.
So I really hope that everybody gets their palettes soon. Sebastian Williams said he was going on day 50 after purchase that he hadn't received his palette, and there was no sign of it coming anytime soon. So I feel really bad for him, and I know somebody replied to him saying that they ordered a palette on Black Friday last year and did not receive it until January. So that is crazy.
We have just never experienced this amount of growth as a company.
I really hope that everybody gets what they ordered very, very soon. And finally, we are talking about James Charles, because good old James Charles had the best sister clapback of the week. Honestly, James was getting a lot of heat. If you guys remember, he posted an Instagram photo of him with an eyeshadow look that had the Louis Vuitton logo on his eyes, and he wasn't very transparent with the fact that it was photoshopped at first, and a lot of people were just like praising his talents and all this stuff. And finally, he had to come out and say that it was photoshopped because he was getting a lot of criticism for people being a little suspicious that it was photoshopped. after a whole lot of backlash, in this Friday's video of James Charles answering the internet's most asked questions about him, he did the Louis Vuitton eyeshadow look without Photoshop. And I thought it was like the most shady little clapback he could have done. Like, I was really here for it. I'm really happy that he did actually do the look. Just like proving everybody wrong that said like, oh, you really can't do it. Like, you need Photoshop and all that stuff. He posted it on Instagram on his story. He said, lesson learned, don't be lazy and Photoshop your makeup when you're fully capable of doing the look. So good for James. I'm really happy that he actually got to do this. And the video was honestly so freaking hilarious. You guys should watch it. Like, he was being really sassy and really petty in the video, just like self-deprecating humor, and I am always here for some of that. So yes, James Charles has recently just been getting so much backlash for photoshopping that, I don't know, I'm happy that he finally got to clap back for once. But anyways, guys, that is all the tea for today. I hope you have an amazing week, and I don't know when I'm going to be posting next, but Merry Christmas to anybody that celebrates. Happy Hanukkah to those that celebrate. And if you don't celebrate at all, I hope you have a great week. Love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.